Hello, my name is Simona and this is my first video. I'm very excited, and today I'm going to show you how to make a yoke for a cardigan or a dress, whichever you want, using the yarn and the hook that you want for the size that you need it for. So this is it. This is the yoke. This is tiny. This is for a baby for up to 6 months, and it's a square. It looks a bit like this. Well, it doesn't lie down very much like a square, but it is. So this is it. It's not that hard, but what we're gonna need. So we're gonna start with a piece of paper to write stuff down. Of course, a pen, a hook, some yarn, and a measuring tape, and a few measurements for the size that you are making. Now we're gonna get to the measurements later on. We're gonna start with a little swatch that we need. So we take the piece of yarn that we are gonna use, do a slip knot, and we're gonna do a little swatch. Well, I'm gonna do a chain of 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now I'm going to do double crochets. So 1, 2, 3 into the fourth chain. We do a double crochet, and we're just going to keep going with a double crochet into each chain to the very end. So just like that. And now keep going. So now that we have our little swatch made, I only need one line just to see the tension and how the yarn is lying down. So this is enough for me. You might make it longer if you're making it for an adult or a bigger child or something. This is going to be for a baby. So now we need one measurement for the back of the neck. So I have these written down. These are the ones that I use, and they seem to work just fine. So the age and the centimeters and some of the inches. So I use centimeters. I'm just used to them. Not very much with the inches. Sorry about that. But I'm sure you can figure stuff out. And so if you don't like these, then you could take a piece of some sort of a clothing like this. This is an old romper from left over from my kids, and just take a measuring tape and measure out the back of the cardigan. Now this is about 12-13 centimeters. So this is just about right. So what I'm gonna do, just leave it a bit more space if you can, and yeah, but I'm gonna use my ones. So I'm gonna make a yoke for a cardigan for size 0 to 6 months. So I need 12 centimeters for the back of the neck. I'm gonna take my piece of paper now, and I'm gonna write down 12 centimeters. Now measuring tape and our swatch. So we're gonna put down just like that. Try not to stretch it a lot, like this. And I'm gonna try to see how many stitches fit into those 12 centimeters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 exactly. Brilliant. So 12 centimeters for me is 20 stitches. Now a little bit of math. So I'm gonna draw a little square. How it's gonna be. So this is gonna be the front part. It's gonna be open. So this is the back of the neck. So 20 stitches for the back of the neck. Now the front. The front is a half of the back. So 10 and 10. But I like to leave a little gap so that I can do a nice way around. So I take one stitch of each side. So normally it would be 10 and 10. I'm just gonna do 9 and 9. You can do 10 if you want, it doesn't matter. actually it could be a different number for you. Just take one away. And then for the sides, these are going to be the armholes. So what I do is take the 9 and I add another half of this 9. So that will be 4.5. I'm just going to take 4 to make it sure, and I get 13. So I'm going to have 13 stitches for the armholes, like this. So this is my counting, plus every corner is going to have an extra chain for it. And then you add everything up and you get the total of the chains that for the whole neck. So it's 20, 13, so 20, 13, 13, 9 and 9 is 18, plus 1, 2, 3, 4 for the corners. And we add up and we get, 2 seconds, we get 68. So this is mine, my total for the whole neckline. So I have made this. So I do use my kind of a, I don't know, my cheating little piece of paper. So the pink is the total amount of chains needed. So once you know that for the back of the neck, you can see here 14 for the back, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. You can use any of these. These will work out just fine. So back of the neck number, the total number for the whole neckline, and then you can see the bigger the number in the back, the bigger the numbers will be for the front and for the sides, and we of course do not forget for the corners. So this is it. Have a good look if you need this. And I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna show you one. So I hope you had a good look. I'm gonna actually keep this. So I take the yarn I'm gonna use and I make a slip knot. Now this is the one that I counted for myself. This is the one I need. So I need 68 chains for the whole neckline. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I keep going until I have 68. So I have my 68 chains. So now I'm gonna start putting the stitches in. So my first number is 9. Now this is the part that I will be making. So 9. I'm gonna put another 2 extra chains on, 1 and 2. Now this doesn't count as a chain, so I'm gonna count down 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th chain I'm gonna do a double crochet. The 3 chains do count as 1 double crochet, so I have 1, 2, and I need 9. So I have 2, then it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The next thing is the corner. You can see the little one here. So 1 chain, into the next chain we're gonna do a double crochet, 2 chains, and a double crochet into the same chain. Just like that. This is our first corner. Now next is our armhole. So 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Stop there. There's a corner after that. So we're gonna do a double crochet into the next chain, 2 chains, and a double crochet into the same chain. So just like that. You see, we have 2 corners now. Next is our back of the neck. So my one is 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. This is the back of the neck done. Now there's another corner there. So we do a double crochet, 2 chains, and a double crochet into the same chain. Then armhole again. So I have 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Another corner there. Don't forget the corners. Into the next chain, double crochet, 2 chains, and double crochet. Just like that. And then we should have 9 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is it. This is the first row done. I don't need the paper anymore. It looks a bit like that. So you see, it's a square. And now it's gonna be rows of repeat until you get the measurement that you need for the length of the yoke and the measurement for the chest. So now it's going to be all the same. We are going to start with chain 1, turn around, and do a double crochet into the same chain that is under the chain 1 here. So here to the same stitch, 1. And now we don't really need to do any more counting. We're just going to do double crochets until we get to the corner. Try not to miss any. Just like that. And now, you see, there's one more left before the corner here. Don't forget about that one. And now we have the corner. In the corner, we're going to do exactly the same. Just into that hole here, we're going to do a double crochet, 2 chains, and a double crochet. And then it's exactly like this. 1 double crochet into every chain until you get to the corner. And then you're gonna do a corner which is the same, double crochet, 2 chains, double crochet. And we do this all the way around until we get to the very end. And at the very end of row 2, the last stitch we're gonna put in, so this is our chain free from the first row, and we're gonna put it into the very top chain of this, the last double crochet. And then it's the same again, chain one, turn, and do double crochets all the way up to the corner. The corner is a double crochet, 2 chains, and a double crochet, then double crochet, corners, and until you get back. And I'm gonna do the row free off camera, and I'm gonna show you where is the last stitch going on the row free. So the end of row free, I have a few stitches left, 1, 2, and there's another one, kind of a small one right here. Don't forget about that one. I'm sorry about the white yarn. It's a bit hard to see, but your last double crochet should go in here, you see, and then you get a straight edge. And from now on, it's going to be all the same, chain one and double crochet. Corners the same, the ending is the same. It's now just about to make it big enough. It's actually a good time now to put it on the baby or the child or next to some sort of a piece of clothing, just to make sure that it fits. So you see it's a bit bigger, but it's gonna have another 3 rows of single crochets around. It does stretch a bit, and it's gonna close in, so it's always better to make it a little bit bigger. It's easier to make it smaller afterwards. Once when you make it too small, you cannot really make it any bigger after that. So I'm gonna leave you with that, and I'm just gonna show you real quick, you see, how to once you get your desired length. You see I'm almost at the corner, so my the armhole is big enough now. It's gonna add another maybe centimeter or so to the chest measurement and to the armhole measurement. So I'm just gonna show you how I do the armholes real quick. Not sure if you need it, just thought I would do that. So once you have the just about the size that you need, of course you can measure it. I would normally I do the measurements. So this is the chest area, and a measure, and I need about 46 centimeters in total, so I need 23 on one side. I have that, so I don't have to do a lot under the armhole. So what we're gonna do is chain one and just do double crochets until we get to the first corner. So just do that until we get to the first corner. So when we get to the first corner, I have another stitch left here, so double crochet and the first corner. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put 2 double crochets into this hole. Now this is the armhole, so I'm gonna put 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. You can put more or as many as you need. This is gonna add to the chest measurement. And then I am going to yarn over, and in the next corner, just take it like that, put it together. I'm gonna make 2 double crochets into the next corner. So 1 and 2, sorry. And I'm just gonna keep going with the double crochets to the very next corner, and I'm gonna do exactly the same. Just try to remember how many chains you did here, so it's even. Get to the next corner, and it is exactly the same. So I have 1 more stitch left here, and it's the corner. So 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, sorry, 2. Then I remember I did 3 chains on the other one, so 1, 2, and 3. I take the other corner like this and do 2 double crochets in it. and I just keep doing double crochets now to the very end, and this is how you connect your cardigan and make the armholes. And from this point on, you can just keep making whatever you want for the body of the cardigan. The yoke is done now. I'm just gonna finish it up, this row. And the next row that you will be making will be just double crochets, and the chains that we made here, you just put one double crochet in each, unless you start some sort of a pattern straight away. So I would do all double crochets. I come to this part here, and I would just go into these chains 1, 2, and 3, and do a double crochet into each of them. So this is how the yoke looks like. Sorry about all the yarn around. So you see, this is the armholes, and it looks just like that. So after this, you just go on doing whatever you want. So this is it. This is how do you do the yoke. I hope you liked that. If you did, please put a like on it, or a dislike if you did not like it. It's either way, it's nice for me to know. So I'm gonna wish you a very good day and good luck with all your little projects. Bye now.